Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to This Is Your Day broadcast. Of course, my name is Pastor Chandler, and this is my main man, my son. He's joining us again. He was with his mom on yesterday. He thought he'd hang out with me on today. What's going on with you? How you doing?
Good.
Man, you hanging out with me, man. 'Cause we need to do this more often, man. Man, you got to fit me into your schedule. You're so busy, man. You got to fit me in your schedule. Hey, listen, guys. For this is the day that the Lord has made. We choose to rejoice and be glad. And I hope you guys, your day has started fantastic. You know, we decree and declare that today is a good day to have a good day. And listen, we got some jewels, some nuggets. So for the next 30 seconds, I need you guys to go ahead and like and share. Get all your family and friends on the broadcast because we got some nuggets we want to share with you on this morning. Hope you guys are enjoying this health journey. We're doing it together. So I'm so excited all of you guys are a part of it. At some point in your life, you got to make a decision. I choose to live. Most people remember when I talked about this some years ago, how my health was failing and things was pretty bad about 2011, 2000. You remember that? I was pretty big. And God spoke to me, he spoke to me, he said, son, restore your health so you can enjoy your wealth. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been an awesome ride. And we have helped thousands up to this point because people wanted to know how in the world did you lose 54 pounds in 42 days? And the awesome thing about it, God gave me a plan that targeted specifically body fat and not muscle mass. Because there's people that lose weight, champ, people that lose weight, they don't really know what they lose. They don't know if they lose in fat, muscle, or water. Mm-hmm. But I can tell you specifically, because me and my son, we used to go out to the gym all the time, and he would follow my leads. And man, he get on my system and be shredded, a freaking machine. And but you gotta. The title today is how bad do you want it? Because unfortunately, most people don't get serious about their health until they get the evil report. I remember you didn't even know I was gonna ask you this, but I remember you came home one time and you say you went to the doctor, and there was a gentleman there in the corner, and he was crying or upset, and you went and asked him what was the problem. And you remember the story you told he had. Go ahead and tell the story.
He had diabetes, and they was about to cut his other leg off, and then he was just crying with his daughter in the room, and he thought he was doing anything right, but he really wasn't. He just kept eating wrong, and he never tried to solve the problem or anything.
So you say he thought he was doing things right, but he wasn't resolving the issue.
He was still at Popeyes.
Yeah, he was still doing the wrong thing.
Yep.
And now he get the evil report. Now we got to cut another leg off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't have to get an evil report before you get serious about your health. I tell you, those that grab hold to this information that God blessed me with over a decade ago will add seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, decades to your life. Nobody have time for dying. We got time for living. But you got to make a decision. Just like my son said, he was there and the man was crying, but he knew he was on the wrong course and he didn't know how to get, but he thought he was doing things right. But you can't think you're doing things right and you're hanging out at Popeyes in the places where you have no business. And sometimes we just think we're invincible until we get that report. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to wait. Now, up to this point, I've been giving you information step by step how I was able to lose 54 pounds in 42 days. I told you the first 5 days that you can do this for 1 day to 5 days. I give you the raw veggie combination and the protein. Now, if you don't know what that is, you're going to have to go back and listen to the previous Facebook Lives that I did and get that information. I don't have time to repeat that. And I was able to tell you guys why you was eating it. See, the Bible lets us know wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all you're getting, get understanding. You see what I'm saying? You got to get that understanding. So when I was telling you about the certain vegetables, I wasn't telling you just eat the vegetable. I'm telling you why you was eating the broccoli. I was telling you about the vitamins and the minerals that's in the broccoli that when you eat it raw, you're getting the full benefit. unfortunately, there's people that cook their vegetables and you cook it to death, meaning you cook all the benefits out. So I told you what's in the broccoli, what it's doing inside your body. I told you about the cauliflower, what's in it and what it's doing in your body. That man, even in the cauliflower, it had that manganese and magnesium in cauliflower. So I was telling you what that benefit, and it had like vitamin K, vitamin C. You have to research the things that's going in your body. Then I told you about the bell pepper, how that burn stored body fat, the bell pepper. Then I was telling you about the turkey and how that has niacin to stabilize your blood sugar. You got to know why you eating, what you eating, and you got to be labor conscious. So when you're eating stuff, you'll know what you're putting into your body. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. But the question is, how bad do you want it? Because I witnessed folks that got on my plane and I could not recognize them in 30 days. I could not recognize them. And then I had some that said, man, your system worked, but I love to eat. They just haven't got the evil report yet. See, I tell young folks, what you eating today, the wrong stuff that you're eating today, there is a payday. So why not get serious about your health and plan on living? Because there's a lot of things you're putting in your body that's shortening your days, shortening your life. And we want you to live. We know, have somebody say, Chad, they say, well, you're doing all that exercise and you're eating right. And guess what? In the end, you're still going to die. You're absolutely right. But I don't have to die today. I don't have to die tomorrow. Where you going? You getting ready to die now. No, but you can prolong. You can experience the longevity. Stop getting settled with 50 and 60 and 70 years old, people dying, and you have accepted it as normal when there's nothing normal about it when God has promised us over in Genesis 6:3, 120. So have your faith for the 120. But at the same time, get ready for the wealth that God has in store for you down the road. There are some people I believe have died prematurely, and God has so much more for them if they just made the right decisions and took care of this vessel. I told people, Chad, I say some of you take care of your car better than you take care of your vessel. This body right here. They go to the gas station, and if they don't have the 93 octane, or some vehicles take that 93. If you don't have 93, what they gonna do? Go to another station. They're gonna find that station because they know if they put the wrong octane, gonna mess up the performance. Yeah. But guess what? They'll put the right octane in that gas tank and then go in the Wawa of the sheets and get a honey bun to put in this vehicle. So putting this put it in this vehicle. Man, you take better car. And guess what? You got the manual and you know what kind of oil and what kind, everything you need about your vehicle. But you need the manual on this. You need to study your body. Study your body. This body, you got to study your body. Some of you don't even know your blood type. And we're going to get to that also. That simply means learning your blood type. Because some foods affect certain people with certain blood type. You don't even know your blood type. You don't even know your body type. Are you an endomorph, ectomorph, or mesomorph? All that's important. You need to get wisdom on this because you cannot win in any area of your life unless you have wisdom. Wisdom will give you the information you need to win in the health arena. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to keep grinding, keep pressing, keep doing what you're supposed to do. Get around people that's going to help you to get to that destination. And when it's all said and done, you will win. Listen, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., Wednesday at 7 p.m., join us in the virtual sanctuary right on this page and be blessed by the word of God. But until then, remember, this is your day. Be blessed. Love you guys.